ancestors, Tolbert, Robinson, and all those beyond, source, spirit guide, angels, guardians, aides, and sisters, all those that rock with me for my highest good. Thank you. I ask that you come into this read and guide and protect me, and I thank you. I ask that you remove all ego so that our truths could be spoken through the oracle, body, mind, soul, through the tarot, north, south, east, west. Let it be, let it be, let it be. Earth, fire, air, water. Let it be, let it be, let it be. So shall it be, so it is done. It is done, it is done, it is done. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome back to T.R.A.M. Tarot. Back with your High Priestess, Astra Tewas, better known to most as Tracy. Here with here with a general collective for the world. Yes, yes. I'm just gonna pull cards and see what comes. I was meditating earlier, and I had got this message. It was a reiterated message that I've gotten for a while, but I don't know it. I got it again when I was meditating, so I thought I'd share it. I'm gonna just be real quick with it. It was about how things work on this realm, and how they try to pull us away from who we are. So we are water, we are emotions. By the water, we are water, we are emotions. But they try to make us so far away from, so far removed from emotions, so that we can be far away from ourselves. Like everything that's in a negative manner, first they tell us good and bad. Do good, don't do bad. But then they celebrate bad, right? If you a bitch, that's cool. If you a person that don't take shit from nobody, ooh. And I ain't saying you supposed to take shit, because you ain't supposed to take shit. You supposed to stand your ground, but you ain't got to be, a beast about it, right? But they celebrate these things. Grow up. Don't be crying like a girl. Don't cry like no baby. Always removing you. I had somebody tell me I was purging. So every time I talk, I just start crying. And they was like, I had to ask God to help me remove that from me, because that was weak to them. They saw that as weak. They would rather hold all of that in and just push it down. And then what that does is that destroys who you are, your connectivity to oneness. It really does, because we are of emotion. And when we are removed from our emotion, then we can't be in our true authentic nature. And if we're not in our true authentic nature, then they get to feed off of our energies. It's what they've been doing. The vampire shit is real. It really is real. So I just thought I'd share that with you, because I was meditating and that came to me. And so how you stop the feeding frenzy that's going on is you start walking in love. You start not giving a fuck about what people say about you being sensitive or emotional or whatever the fuck. And you start moving in love. The more of us that move in love, the more of us that take back our power, the more of us that step into our authenticity, the more of us that are healed. And healed motherfuckers cannot be eaten off of. Alright, my beautiful world. Let's just pull cards. I get to rambling and talking. Bad reputation. We just pulling cards. Tapping into the energy. What we need to see, y'all. What we need to see, my beautiful family. Bad reputation still on the bottom. Slice the deck with. Caught a case. An infection, a disease. So somebody get around, and now they facing some consequences of that behavior. Shine. Your light irritate their demons. Moving on. What this say? Thank you, next. So even though you could have had bad energy with this person, or not so great experiences, you saying thank you, next. So you understand, and what I'm picking up on already is you understanding that this taught you something. This might have put you into your light. For you to shine. Unfazed. You unfazed by their anger. Because we understand when somebody really hate, it's not about you. They don't hate you. Because if you good with you, if you loving on you, and you in that type of energy of love, you can't help but to spread that out. You ain't got no negative, and you ain't got no energy, no rah-rah to give nobody. You ain't got none of that. You gonna, somebody come to you, you gonna set them straight and let them understand that ain't what we do. However, that's not the energy. You're not gonna be in a hateful ways, and you can't be. You just really can't be. Your energy is loving because you love you. So everything out, so what you gonna project is love out into the world. But if you a person that don't like yourself, and you hate, you angry with yourself, because it ain't hate, it's anger and it's fear, and you don't like you gonna project that out into the world. So what they really projecting out into the world is something that they feel for themselves, something they got, something they holding on to that got to do with them. It ain't got nothing to do with you. You just happen to be the person that's standing in the way, that they can see, that they can focus on. But you want phase bad because you like, thank you next. Thank you for the lesson. It was valuable. However, I'm moving on. Yes, yes, my beautiful love. Yes, yes. When you riding in love, that's all you can project is love. Scarcity tactics. Yeah, this person, because this person has a fear of themselves. They're not comfortable with self, clout hungry. They're not comfortable with themselves, and so that's what they project out into the world. And unhappiness. 7 of Cups energy, Scorpio and Venus. Venus is Libra and Taurus. And I just learned last week, we had a team meeting, a corporate meeting that we got to go to every quarter. And they gave us some trivia. And I just learned that, but I learned something. That Venus is the hottest planet. I never knew that. Makes sense, though. 7 of Cups still on the bottom. Slice the deck with the star. The star, Aquarius energy. I just got done reading for Aquarius bonus read. 8 of Wands. That's what I'm going to start doing now, to show my appreciation, to show my gratitude, to show my thanks. The most viewed zodiac, I'm going to do a bonus every week for. So far it was Leo first, then Taurus, now Aquarius. 8 of Wands, Moon is Sag. This person could have been angry at you, nasty attitude, nastiness towards you, and you could not even known it with this no, this not the moon. This Mercury. My bad. I was going somewhere else with the moon. However, this person might want to communicate with you. They might want to communicate with you, or they maybe already tried to communicate with you. 2 of Pentacles. This could have been somebody that was iffy on the fence. Or this could have been somebody that juggled you. 2 of Pentacles. Capricorn and Jupiter. Jupiter is Pisces and Sagittarius. Yeah. The Fool. I'm so silly today. Moving on next. And the Fool. Yeah, you off to a brand new beginning. You don't care what shenanigans this person got going on. You like, man, that's on you. Go do what you doing. I don't care what's going on with you. You don't care what shenanigans that person got on, because you know it ain't about you. When you're evolving, when you're healing, you understand it ain't got nothing to do with you. It got something to do with them. They hurting, and they don't know how to heal that. Maybe sometimes they don't even know it's about them. They maybe think it's about you because you're triggering something in them. So they like, oh, I can't stand that motherfucker. I hate her guts. I hate his guts. But it ain't nothing about you. It's about that person. I tell you, when you walking in the light, and when you happy with you, you ain't got nothing bad. You really ain't got nothing bad to say about nobody. You don't. How could you? Death. Yeah, you ended this cycle. Or the cycle was ended. Yeah. Scarcity tactic. You probably noticed this shit. They probably playing on your platform or playing on your social media. You like, who gives a fuck? Like, I'm cool with me. Or I'm beginning to become cool with me. I don't give a fuck what you do. I know it's you. I can see it's you. And I understand. And even if you don't, even if somebody is saying something nasty and foul to you, you understand that ain't got nothing to do with you. That got something to do with them. 10 of Cups. They mad because you happy. You in a good energy. You in a good place. Mars and Pisces. And then you could have fought hard to get in this good place. You could have fought hard to have this new beginning. And you're not finna let nobody mess it up. Moon. The Hermit. So we got Cancer energy, Cancer Pisces, then we got the Hermit. Really, this just Cancer energy. I don't know, I started off reading cards and it was Pisces, but it really is just Cancer because Cancer ruled the moon. But I still be saying Cancer Pisces. The Hermit, Virgo energy. However, you skedaddle from this person, you walked away and you ain't talking to them. And that is your justice. This person could be family for some of you. Or a family, a friend that you treated like a family. Or y'all was friends and y'all, was like family. Let's get one of these messages. Big gifts coming. Y'all stuck to the desk. Big gifts coming. Fake flex. Return my energy to me. You could be a content creator. They could be a content creator. Y'all both could be. One more. On the bottom of the deck is like card is not letting up. Not letting up. Spell work. So here we go with the fuckery. So somebody sent somebody sent something towards you and that was returning to them and it's not letting up. We saw when we first started. Both going off. Caught a case and bad reputation. Of course this person hates your goddamn life. Bad reputation and caught a case. Sexual infection. And it could be one of those ones that ain't going nowhere. Big gifts coming. And they could know this for you. They could see it. You both could have platforms and, they could see a change in you or something like that. But they could see you got some gifts coming. Could be spiritual gifts. Could be spiritual, could be financial, could be both. I just want to get you back. That's with the 8 of Wands. And you know what I'm picking up with this too? I want to get you back. Is they want to get back at you. They wanted to get back at you. But now they could just want you back in their lives. They don't know how to say it. Because you highly favored. What's on the bottom of the deck? New job. Blurry vision. Somebody is crying. Let them tears out. That's how you heal. That's how you heal. That's how you heal. Let them tears out. You ain't got to stay in that energy of hate or anger. Let them tears out. Let them go. Let them go. Don't hold on to them for what reason? So you can be big and bad. Who cares? Who cares? Let them out. Let them go. Let them flow. High frequency. You could be vibrating at a high frequency. Kick rocks. And that go with moving on. Next. Thank you. Next. This person could have tried to talk to you and you could have been like, kick rocks. I like this. You ain't got to be, even though you walking in a light and you happy with you ain't got to return to no nonsense. I don't care if it's family. If you don't put up with nonsense from an individual and you don't put up with it constantly, you can get to the decision where this no longer benefits my journey. I've gotten, look, Moving on. Thank you. Next. I've gotten all I needed to get from this situation. It doesn't bring me anything else. It doesn't warrant for anything that's going to be of my sustainable good or my highest good. So now I can move on. I can go with happiness and let you go. And thank you for the experiences that you shown me. It don't mean that you a bad person. It don't mean that you supposed to be, just because you walking on the light, you don't supposed to be taking people back in your life that you don't need to. Because for what reason? You don't want to repeat that same lesson again. Because most times, 9 times out of 10, that person ain't changed yet. They ain't had enough experiences to warrant a change for them. So they need more growing. And we can see this person, they maybe not had enough. And even if they have, you've gotten everything you can from that person. I ain't saying don't go back to no family member or don't talk back to, whoever, whatever. You do how you do. But for me, I'm learning I got everything I needed from the situation, so why go back? For me, it's like, I don't need it no more. I don't want that experience no more. I want a different experience. It's just like you go to a restaurant. I was reading, I can't think of what the book I was reading, and it's like they tell you ask for, today is Monday, can I get Sunday's menu? But Monday, they got a lot of good things on Monday menu, but you know what Sunday's menu is because you was just in here on Sunday. So you like, let me get yesterday's menu because I already know what that is. No, let me get Monday's menu so I can see what this is. I can see what this newness is, what these gifts are. Big gifts coming. I don't need to eat my leftovers that I ate yesterday or the same thing I ate yesterday. I also get an analogy. It's like you buy a pizza and you like, I don't like the way this tastes. I ain't even really had no taste for this, and you throw it in the garbage can. And then you get hungry a few hours later. You got a refrigerator full of food, cabinets, pantry. You got DoorDash at your disposable, Grubhub, what's Uber Eats. You got everything at your disposable, and you have the money to get such things. Why would you dig in a garbage can and get that pizza out? You wouldn't. That don't make no sense. It's garbage now. It's done. It's gone. And that's how I feel. If I got what I got from experience, and I don't need to go in it no more. So I went on a little bit long about that. Yes. But I do that sometimes. Bold and confident. Your brand new beginning, you stepping into it bold and confident. Yeah, you ain't looking at yesterday's menu. Talking about what I want the same thing I had yesterday. No, I don't care if it was good or if it was edible. I want something different. I want to try something different. I want to know something different. Haunted by ancestors. Yeah. This person could have been playing in your energies as well. The wands made me think of that too. Stressed out. They is stressed out. And you know why they stressed out? Because them scarcity tactics not working. I belong to you. This could be a relationship for some of you. Could be somebody you had family with or have a family with, have kids with. But it could also be your actual family, your blood. Temptation. Temptation, that's with the death. Manifest love. Yeah. What's this temptation? Congrats, you are here finally. Yeah, you could be tempted to go back because going back is comfortable. But move ahead. I can't tell you what to do, but that's the energy. If you want to keep growing, you can't go backwards. That's not growth. That's not progress. Going backwards is not. How can you grow if you're going back? How can you grow if you're walking backwards? You can't. They shook his shit because they see that a situation is over with. They see a situation is over with. 19 minutes. Let's see. I'm gonna get these cards, and then I'm gonna. Did I get these ones? No, I didn't get these ones. So I'm gonna get these ones, and then. Oh, I was only supposed to get one of those ones. Okay, I'm just gonna get one of these, and then I'm gonna get one of those, and then I'm gonna set that one. Fuel station. You no longer feeding energy. Who I'm talking to, you ain't no longer putting energy into yesterday. Moving on. Thank you. Next. New beginning. And this person with the blurry vision, they crying because they can see that you're bold and confident now. And they can see that. Fuel station, slice the deck with elevator. Yeah, you going up. Where you want to go? You already been down there. You already saw everything that was need to see on the lower levels. Now let's go up to the penthouse. Yes, 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 yes. Uh-huh. Yes, yes. The ancestors say yes, yes. Within the vehicle. Elevate. They see you different. Your vehicle. Your means of transport on this realm. This physical. They see you as very different now. They see that you got clear and clean about some things. And this person could be somebody you grew up with, shared a home with, family, or this could be a lover you shared a home with. However it go, they feel comfort. They feel they was comfortable with you. You felt like home to them. And they felt like home to you. But you had to leave the situation with this desert. And now they feel dry without you. I'm always drawn to this snake in this picture. This person could have did a lot of snaky things behind your back. And you had to bench him. You had to bench him. And they want to communicate with you now. Oh, I said I only supposed to be getting one of these. Yeah, you had to bench him. Somebody is saying that they gambled this connection. And I just heard one too many times. One too many times they gambled. Whether it be friends, lover, or a family member, they gamble one too many times. What's the last card of this? Flowers. Well, this is called garden, but all I see is flowers. Congrats, you are finally hit. Somebody about to get them flowers. It's all content created. Somebody about to get the flowers. What's on the bottom of the deck? Post office. Yeah, they wanna post office. They wanna message you. They wanna send you some type of they wanna talk with you. They wanna talk with you. Their life is dry without you. Coffee house. Yeah, there's no energy. They lower energy. Tavern. Somebody could be drinking a lot. Let's get the final my channel messages. And then I'm a skedaddle. Some of you could be growing within the corporate world. Some of you could have a license in something. Some of you could sell homes. I just picked up what they call that, a realtor. Like, what they call that? Somebody could have just got their license to sell homes, a realtor. Or I heard RN as well. Licensure. Slice the deck with style. Some of you are into fashion. Some of you could be models or designers, up and coming. I'm hearing. You could show your stuff on. I say if this person able to see you. You do something online, and you could show your stuff online. You could be a artist as well, but the ancestors is here. This tribe. They here. Now I can hear them. They here. They're here because you're growing. The big gifts coming in probably all areas of your life. When you start to heal, when you start to let it go, when you realize that you no longer need to walk the path you walked yesterday, it just start coming towards you. This person is saying, "What about us? What about us?" Whoever they is to you. They saying you fulfilled. You moved on and you're fulfilled. And whatever it is you're doing, you're fulfilled. And you could be more fulfilled than you ever been in your life. Ever since you benched them. That's what bench. Blurry vision. Moving on. Thank you next. And a new beginning. And bold and confident. Yeah, you fulfilled. And they can see this. And you working closely with the other side. The last card. The last card. Beautiful world. So protected. You are so protected. The angels, ancestors, they all around you. Aides, sisters, all the ones on the other side, they all around you. And style on the bottom. So something you do with style is going to be growing. Whether you're an artist, whether you're a fashion designer, even whether you sell homes, or whether you're an interior decorator. I'm picking up on interior decorator as well. Yeah. Some auntie is going to be coming towards you for your, you could be having a little rough time right now, but that don't last always. Sometimes you just need to, like I say, heal and grow. And once you begin to do that, things begin to flow to you naturally without you even trying. You get out of that energy, you don't chase nothing, you attract it. And once you get out of that energy, the chasing energy is of this realm, of this world. That's what they tell you to do. So that you could never ever have any type of peace. You always chasing, moving, chasing. You could never have any peace. But once you get free of that, you understand chasing don't really get you nothing. And even if you come to have all that money, like say for instance, you chasing, and you finally make it. Boom. Jackpot. You hit. If you ain't been taking the time to like move and love and heal and understand this realm, this journey, you're going to feel empty. All that money, the home, the cars, the jewelry, the designer clothes, is not going to mean nothing. There was this one producer. I'm going to say that and then I'm going to get out of here. I can't think of what his name was. But he produced a lot of big time movies. He got sick with a rare disease. It was a documentary. I think it was on Netflix or it was on Prime. One of them. He got sick with a rare disease. And he set out to try to find a cure for himself. And so what he did was he set out to find a cure spiritually. Because he know that the physical, the doctors, they couldn't help him. It was out of their hand. They couldn't do nothing about it. So on this spiritual journey, one of the things that he learned was, baby, when he started to make money, he would buy something. And he would get happy. But then the sadness would come, the emptiness. So in his mind, he thought, I need to buy more. And by the time he looked around, he said he had about, I think, 8, 9, 10 houses, all these cars and shit. And he was like the emptiest person that there was. And he didn't feel anything until he got on this spiritual path and started learning about the real deal, about what really is and what really is important and what really ain't important. And he understood that these things are just distractions. And once you achieve them, they still leave you empty. Because there's more in here than just that. Because what? By the water, we are water. Yes, 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 yes. Well, that's all I got for you, my beautiful world. Like, share, and subscribe if you feel moved to. I thank those in advance for watching that watch. I'll be back next week with another collective for the world. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And it was real. Until next time. Until next time. Until next time. Bye, my loves.